A father gently unzips a heavy stroller blanket, letting the crisp sub-zero wind kiss his sleeping infant's cheeks. To most people, this frozen landscape looks impossibly harsh, isolating, even dangerous. We will journey through the brutal geography, live a day in the life, step inside cozy homes, taste traditions, explore the economy, confront the long winters, and discover why families never want to leave. So subscribe now. Let's dive in. Beyond the Arctic Circle, winters grow longer, harsher. Snow can blanket the ground for months, and sometimes the sun never rises above the horizon for weeks at a time. This period is known as the polar night. Then, just a few months later, the opposite happens. In summer, the midnight sun lights the sky, even in the middle of the night. Children may still be outside, while the clock says midnight. The differences between North and South may seem extreme, yet they are simply everyday life in Norway. Away from the coastline, vast forests cover large parts of the country. Lakes, rivers, untouched wilderness stretch for miles. In many places, nature feels bigger than human life itself. It is common to have hiking trails, ski routes, and open spaces just minutes from home, ready whenever the weather allows. This close relationship with nature shapes almost everything. Where towns are built, how houses are designed, and how families spend their free time. Many children learn to ski before some school subjects, because outdoor life is not a hobby. It is part of growing up. Nature here is more than scenery. It is the architect of daily life, teaching people to prepare, adapt, and respect the world around them. These landscapes create some of Europe's most beautiful views, yet they ask something in return. Conditions many outsiders find difficult shape the way Norwegian families live every single day. A normal day in Norway often begins surprisingly calm. Quiet streets, steady routines, a gentle start. Even in cities, mornings feel quieter than expected. Streets are clean, traffic orderly, and neighborhoods peaceful as families begin the day. For many children, getting to school becomes a lesson in independence. Parents trust their children because the community helps. Sidewalks, bike paths, and crossings make moving around feel safe and simple. Public transportation plays a steady role. Trains, buses, ferries, and trams linking towns and cities across the country. People work hard, yet focus on doing the job well, not on long hours. Meetings are direct, practical. Trust lets employees manage responsibilities without constant supervision. Lunch is usually simple, a breath of fresh air included, because fresh air is part of a healthy day. Trust runs through daily life. Managers trust employees, teachers trust students, parents trust children. As evening arrives, the pace slows. Families gather for dinner, catching up on the day. After dinner, many head outdoors. Nature is not for weekends. It remains part of daily life all year. This rhythm may seem ordinary, but it reveals something essential. In Norway, success is measured less by how much life is filled with work, and more by how well life stays in balance. Food in Norway tells a story of land, climate, and the people who live here. It is not built on luxury, but on long winters, cold seas, and deep respect for what nature provides. One of the most famous foods is salmon, the cold, clear waters shaping some of the world's finest. For many, salmon is more than a meal. It is a living link to the sea. Another tradition, rakfisk, fermented fish, prepared with methods passed down through generations. Then there is brunost, the sweet caramel-like brown cheese that generations grew up eating. Klippfisk, salted, dried cod, sustained coastal communities for centuries and still anchors Norway's food heritage. Meals stay simple and practical, fresh ingredients valued over complicated recipes. Seasons shape the menu. Summer brings berries and vegetables. Winter leans on what can be preserved. Meals are balanced, not extravagant. The goal is not abundance, but enjoying good food together. Norwegian food mirrors the nation, practical, honest, connected to nature. Each meal reminds us, harmony with the land matters. Home life sits at the center of Norwegian society. People work hard and value independence, yet family remains one of the most important parts of daily life. In Oslo, many live in apartments designed for comfort and everyday convenience. Parks, schools, shops, and public transport, usually close by, easy to reach. Outside big cities, detached houses grow common, open views, direct access to nature. For many children, forests, lakes, and trails are just a short walk from home. Home ownership brings stability, and spaces intentionally designed for family life. From a young age, children learn to solve problems, make decisions, and take responsibility. Outdoor learning is a way of life. Rain, snow, or cold rarely keep people indoors. Parents stay deeply involved, shared experiences valued more than things. Schools encourage curiosity, critical thinking, and giving every child a fair chance to succeed. In Norway, home is not just where people live, it is where children are intentionally prepared for life. Norway's success doesn't choose past or future, it holds both together. In coastal towns, fishing boats still leave the harbor, traditions passing from parents to children. Not far away, innovators build new solutions for energy, transportation, communication. Ancient villages stand beside cutting-edge buildings, preserving the past while preparing for the future. The Viking legacy lives on through resilience, exploration, and self-reliance, not conquest. Traditional values sit beside progressive policies. Families spend time together, while strong public services open doors for the next generation. And that brings us back to our first question. People do not stay despite challenges. Many stay because of them. Harsh winters build resilience. Difficult conditions strengthen families and communities. Working together over generations created something more valuable than wealth: trust. The answer isn't in wealth alone, but in balance, freedom and responsibility, opportunity and community, timeless values and modern success. Norway teaches a simple lesson. When a society invests in families, families invest in the future. If you enjoyed this journey through real life in Norway, tell us in the comments. Would you raise your family here? Like, subscribe, and join us for the next adventure. No country is perfect, and Norway is no exception. Behind the scenery and high quality of life are challenges every family learns to manage. Norway is among Europe's most expensive countries. Buying a home in Oslo can take years of careful saving. Groceries, dining out, transport, everyday services often cost more than newcomers expect. Salaries are higher, yet many families still budget carefully and cook at home. The climate adds challenge. Long winters, snow, icy roads, part of daily life for months. Far north, weeks can pass without sunrise. Some find it magical, others struggle with the darkness. Deep friendships can take time, privacy matters here, and newcomers may feel lonely at first. English is common, yet learning Norwegian opens doors to stronger relationships, careers, and community. These challenges don't make life impossible. Millions navigate them daily as part of this remarkable country. So, do Norway's rewards outweigh the costs, the long winters, the effort to build a new life? The answer lies deeper than money, weather, or convenience. As our journey ends, we return to the question that started it all. Why is Norway seen as one of Europe's safest, smartest places to raise a family? After exploring landscapes, homes, traditions, and challenges, the answer becomes clear. It is not wealth alone. Money can build roads, schools, hospitals, but it cannot create trust or teach people to care. What makes Norway special is the blend of trust, balance, opportunity. A culture that puts people before pressure. Life here isn't perfect. Winters are long, costs are high, adjustment can be hard. Yet many families believe the rewards are worth it. At its heart, Norway invests in people. When people feel supported, they build stronger families, stronger communities, a stronger future. Norway's simple lesson remains: when a society invests in families, families invest in the future. Now we'd love to hear from you. Would you raise your family in Norway? Like, subscribe, and join us as we explore what life is really like around the world. Stay with us. The next destination may surprise you.